As the speaker stood before the audience, his frequent errors and self-corrections became glaringly evident, signaling troubling lapses in concentration and coherence. This unsettling trend rippled through the event, causing many attendees to exchange worried glances. In a speech centered around benefits for seniors, an ironic twist emerged when the speaker openly acknowledged his status as a senior himself. This contradiction did not escape the notice of viewers, who found the juxtaposition both curious and puzzling. Yet, it was the speaker's health that raised pressing concerns, as observers noted signs of potential cognitive decline. The familiar echoes of dementia or Alzheimer's symptoms lingered in the air, drawing the attention of both supporters and critics, creating a palpable tension. Adding another layer of intrigue, the speaker boldly claimed he did not rely on a teleprompter, all the while clearly reading from one. This stark contradiction ignited questions about his authenticity and left many wondering about the truth behind his words. He went on to assert that Obama's Nobel Prize win was unwarranted, positioning his own electoral successes as far more significant. With conviction, he argued that the legacy of Obama's presidency had actually fueled societal division, a claim that sparked vigorous debate. Concerns mounted as the speaker discussed the impact of immigration on local communities, particularly in Springfield, Ohio, where he alleged that resources were stretched thin. He painted a dire picture, claiming that hospitals and schools were overwhelmed by this influx. In the midst of this heated discussion, attention shifted to the mayor's attempts to assist newcomers rather than turning them away. His efforts to provide interpreters signified a compassionate approach, highlighting the intricate and often contentious nature of immigration issues. Critiquing Trump's rhetoric, which characterized towns as being invaded, it became clear that such language was perceived as exaggerated and misleading. This narrative not only crafted a false sense of crisis but also stoked fear and misunderstanding within local communities. The alarming comparison of political language to Hitler's statements raised further concerns about the normalization of extremist views. This rhetoric risks inciting division and hatred, leaving the audience to ponder the long-term implications for society. Yet, amid the chaos, the crowd's enthusiasm during the speech was palpable, illustrating a strong wave of support for the candidate. This fervor reflected a deep engagement and passion within the audience, drawing them closer to the unfolding political drama. As one imagines the Oval Office with either candidate, the stark contrast in their leadership styles becomes unmistakable. This crucial difference looms large in voters' minds as they navigate their decision-making process. Trump's dismissive remarks about the media surfaced, exposing a contentious relationship with press coverage. This tension had the potential to shape public perception, raising questions about how it could influence voter sentiment as the election approached. In a narrative steeped in metaphor, Trump invoked old tales, such as the infamous snake story, to illustrate themes of trust and betrayal. Yet, this analogy carried the weight of manipulation, leaving many to question the veracity of his emotional appeals. The emotional impact of Trump's rhetoric on his followers was undeniable, fostering an environment thick with anger and hatred. This charged atmosphere hinted at unpredictable and potentially dangerous consequences for society at large. Amidst these escalating tensions, discussions surrounding Trump's past actions, particularly allegations of fraud related to Trump University, continued to swirl. These controversies only served to deepen his complex public image and influence over his supporters. Adding a layer of intrigue, the conversation shifted to Trump's brand securing trademarks from the Chinese government, a revelation that raises pressing questions about foreign influence in American politics. This highlighted the intricate web of international relations that shapes domestic perceptions. As the focus turned to the COVID-19 pandemic, the grim statistics became apparent. The U.S. led the world in death tolls while the administration downplayed its responsibilities. This stark reality underscored the severe health crisis confronting the nation. Finally, the weighty issue of leaders' mental health emerged, with references to cognitive declines like dementia and Alzheimer's adding urgency to the discourse. This exploration provoked reflection on the implications of leadership fitness during critical moments in governance.